Hey guys, for this video I was originally planning on doing the big red one, which was a suggestion by one of my, just one of the suggestions. Unfortunately I couldn't really find it on any streaming service that I'm subscribed to, and it wasn't at my library, so I'm gonna have to try to find, another way to watch it, without having to pay anything extra. So it might take like a month or so, but eventually I'll react to it. It's another war movie. But right now I figured I'd just I just do one of my, one of those movies I kind of love. It's a sci-fi movie, and it's kind of cheesy as hell, but I adore it. And it has David Duchovny. Is that how you say it? Duchovny. Anyways, it's Evolution. If you haven't seen this movie, it's just it's pretty much what it sounds like. It's a comedy that looks at the process of evolution. So yeah, let's just get right on into it, and you can experience the joy of this movie.
And the fire begins.
Now, when I first saw this, I was always confused to what he was what he was doing.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm here to save you. People back. This is an emergency. Don't you?
I'm assuming he's doing it in the middle of the night because he's not supposed to be there.
She's gonna make it. She's gonna make it.
Yeah, that wasn't exactly the best CPR. Aren't you supposed to hold the chin up to open up the airway? You can do the breaths. You know what this kind of gives me the sense of? It very much gives me the feel of Ghostbusters. Except it's, instead of a ghost, it's just aliens, creatures from another planet.
A single biology professor making in excess of $17,500 a year could manage to find time to grade your first biology research papers. I did, and as you can see, there was a shocking statistical anomaly. Pretty much all of you got A's. Last night, as I was grading papers, I came across two gems, both entitled "Cells Are Bad," and both with just one paragraph, which I unfortunately committed to memory. Cells are bad. My uncle lives in a cell. It's 10 foot by 12, and he has to read the same old boring magazine every day. The end. And
that got a C minus. Even then, he was being generous. Kind of reminds me of the Power Rangers, Skulk and what's the other name? I don't know the other guy's name. They kind of remind me of them, of those characters.
I mean, couldn't you just check again? I really need this credit to get into nursing school.
Nursing school? Wouldn't you be more comfortable in a teacher-student conference with Nadine here, Ira, Harry?
Orlando Jones, is that his name? He's a good actor. I like him in this movie. I don't know if I've seen him in any other movie though. Need to check him out though, because he is a good actor. I like to think this is what Mulder did after he retired from the FBI. He just went and became a professor, then had to deal with, alien invasion again. Or like an alternate universe, this is what Mulder ended up doing. He becomes a professor and then has to deal with these aliens.
There are multicellular organisms in there.
Yes, I know.
I don't know, but they weren't there before.
So I'm assuming this is just like a very basic explanation of evolution, but they put it into condense it down into one movie. So they have all this, it's like evolution, but sped up massively, which I kind of actually like that.
600 million years worth in just a few hours.
Yeah, like he said.
Protective gloves at all times.
And why do we have to do this?
First 10 field.
I don't exactly know how ethical it is to bring your student class to a known rock that contains alien organisms Don't think that's exactly ethical for a professor, unless of course you just want free labor. Everybody seems to be incompetent but the, scientists. Please just let them come in and...
The oxygen must have killed it.
This is giving me Ice vibes. You remember from the X-Files? Oh, just got done eating, did you? Your breath stinks. Yeah. Yeah.
But you are way out of line on this one. Do you realize how dangerous this situation?
Redhead. Why do I get the feeling this is kind of a, like a parody of the X-Files?
Sir, and tuck that shirt in. Yes, sir.
I'm assuming that that's his. Didn't they take it when he was like, obviously, like, most likely dishonorably discharged?
That.
I don't know.
Very good at being conspicuous.
I don't have anything on my schedule.
It's heading for his testicles.
Take it! Take it! Take the leg!
Wait. Some kind of rodent or a muskrat or pig.
Well, how the hell did...
They really went all that when it really looks like more of an amphibian. Not too smart, are they?
Breathe.
Oh! That's like a big loogie!
Kind of reminds me of Tremors, where they like reproduce by spitting out the offspring.
You gotta be shitting me.
So the guy is... This is a guy from Ghostbuster, wasn't it? The governor.
And then we burn the alien menace right the hell out of there.
Yeah, and I'm assuming you didn't test to see whether or not heat would actually affect them, or whether or not this would have a negative, or not a negative effect on them, but would cause an even bigger problem.
Oh, now that's a face for radio.
It's giving me very time machine vibes. It doesn't really help, and there's a cave system underground, and they've obviously gotten out other places.
In that cave, you were scared and alone. It was just you, me, and Harry. In the beginning, good times, huh? So why don't you let
Talking to a bunch of cells. Nice, I guess happy, lucky accident, I guess, to discover what drives them and then their weakness.
Where are we gonna get that at 2 in the morning?
No problem.
Yeah, we can get that.
Head and Shoulders. The dandruff shampoo? Yeah, that's his stuff. The active ingredient is selenium sulfide.
So he was just able to commandeer a fire truck when he doesn't even work for the fire department or volunteer.
You okay?
I'm good.
Why did she just make her see such a clumsy woman? And FYI, for those who are interested, this is actually available for free. I'm watching it right now on YouTube. Right now it's free with ads, so if you want to go watch it fully, just go and watch it there.
We got one shot. Let's
Why
do
does this remind me so much of Independence Day?
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Give me back my friend, you big sphincter!
God, that's nasty.
Here we go, sir. Just relax. We'll have you just as good as new.
I am happy to report.
Okay, so that was Evolution. Gotta wonder if they actually got all the creatures, because you kind of see the Farfetch said all the creatures were in one place, so that when they bombed them, they all either died or combined into that big creature so that they can kill it. But yeah, This is actually a really quick movie. It's a comedy, and it's, considering it's about like evolution, at least as far as I know, it represents evolution pretty damn well. Of course it speeds it up immensely to enable them to us to see the effects of evolution, everything that happens. But David Duchovny, he's great. Orlando Jones, I believe that's his name. He's great as well. They're not the most well-developed characters, but the actors are certainly charming enough to really carry the movie. And it's a pretty fun movie. I'm a science nerd, so I do enjoy those movies that really kind of has fun with science. So so that was Evolution, and let's go see some of the trivia, because I am kind of curious to see if there's anything that acts about like some of the like factual, like whether they try to be more factual with their movie. Hey guys, so it doesn't look like there's a lot of trivia for Evolution, but let's just take a real quick look just to see. David Duchovny turned down a role in Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, to appear in this movie. You gotta wonder if he didn't want to do a large franchise movie that he knew he might get caught up in, or he just, maybe it was like the role he was offered in the Star Wars movie, but the fact that he chose this smaller, more comedy, maybe he just liked the script. But that is interesting. Initially written as a serious science fiction thriller, Ivan Reitman hired David Diamond and David Wiseman to rewrite the project as a Ghostbuster-style comic. So I was wondering, it was giving me Ghostbuster vibes. So I guess they actually, that's what they were actually going for, and obviously it was successful, because that's what I got. The original writer, Don Jacoby, actually enjoyed the changes so much he continued working on the film alongside the other writers. Shot in December, DreamWorks asked the locals to delay putting up their Christmas decorations. Following the shoot, DreamWorks paid the city employees overtime to light up the town in time for Christmas. Well, that was nice. The placement of the element selenium in Head & Shoulders shampoo is technically correct. The regular Head & Shoulders shampoo does not have any of the element. Head & Shoulders Initiative Treatment Shampoo actually does consist of approximately 1% selenium sulfite. So you probably have to have quite a bit, I guess, to be effective. The clumsiness in Julianne Moore's character was her idea. I was wondering why. So apparently she wanted her character to be that way. Maybe she just wanted to make her kind of more relatable, and just instead of being just this stuffy scientist or anything like that, she's more like clumsy and everything. The reference to selenium is also made in Ivan Reitman's Ghostbusters, as Ray explains the significance of Donna's building. This is a film debut of Ty Burrell. Well, I guess he went on to be, more famous, I guess, on Modern Family, but I wouldn't be ashamed to have this be your film debut. It's a good, fun movie. At the time the film was made, no Head & Shoulders product contained selenium sulfite, but the company used the film to introduce their selenium product, which was released when the film came out. Ted Levine plays Buffalo Bill in Silence of the Lambs, so he was the general. Julianne Moore plays Clarence Sterling in Hannibal, the sequel to Silence. That's really interesting. I did not know that. John Cusack and Leonardo DiCaprio are considered for the role of Ira Kane. So David Duchovny wasn't originally, they didn't originally plan to go with him. They didn't specifically have him in mind when they were looking for this role. Jennifer Aniston was considered for the role of Allison. Will Smith was considered for the role of Harry Blanc. Bill Murray is considered for the role of Governor Lewis. Michael J. Fox was considered for the role of Wayne. The plot revolves plot of the film revolves around the discovery of alien life forms, while starring on The X-Files. David Duchovny's character Fox Mulder spends much of his time searching for proof of alien life. Obviously, I knew that already. Huge X-Files fan. David Aykroyd, the governor, also appears in Ivan Reitman's Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 2, which has similar plots as Dr. Ray Stantz. So I was right, he did appear in Ghostbusters. Because I remember bits and pieces of Ghostbusters and I think Ghostbusters 2, but it's been like, I was a kid when I watched it, and so I barely remember anything from it. So, but his face did look familiar. Okay, that was, there wasn't much trivia on this movie, but it does answer some of my question because, well, one of them was whether it has, you know, supposed to, you know, be, I guess, it was supposed to be similar to Ghostbusters, and I did not know. The writer is apparently the one who also was on Ghostbusters, so it's not exactly surprising. It has a lot of Ghostbuster vibes in this movie, so yeah, it's just a fun little movie. I grew up watching it, and it was always enjoyable to watch. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a like, and I'll continue to watch some of my favorite movies interspersed with some of the ones I haven't seen, the more, you know, popular, well-known ones. And you know, subscribe, and you'll keep getting notifications for all the movies I'll be doing. I do a wide variety of movies and TV shows, just honestly whenever I feel up to. So yeah, you guys have a nice night, and you stay safe out there, and you know, bye.